Welcome back to Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Previously, I participated in the World Championship, climbed up the ranks with successive victories, to finally be crowned the Platinum Tamer. The Erasers suddenly attacked and took away most of the Tamers and Digimon away to Archive Island. It was there the truth was revealed. Colonel was the leader of the Selectors all along. He planned to turn all beings into Erasers, but my efforts brought him down. Though we lost the bandits along the way, there are still some quests to be done, so let's get to it. My victory over Colonel has unlocked new wild Digimon around the world. Ancient Kazemon is found on Pixel Desert. Her Storm Gazer is an ultra-wide speed reduction move that can stun. Ancient Volcanomon appears in Shadow Abyss. His Supernova is a wide stun move. Ancient Greymon shows up in Task Canyon. His Omega Corona is an ultra-wide stun move. Ancient Sphinxmon stalks the Trill Ruins. His Necro Eclipse hits wide for an insta-kill chance. Access Glacier has Ancient Megatheriummon, whose Freezing Blizzard hits ultra-wide for speed drops, as well as Ancient Garurumon, whose Absolute Zero is a bit narrower, but still drops speed. Proxy Island has Ancient Beetlemon, who has the ultra-wide Calamity Thunder, while Ancient Troymon has Surprise Cannon for a wide stun move. Ancient Wisemon is found in Wizard Temple. His Laplace's Demon is a wide confusion move, and finally, Ancient Mermaimon is found in Graphics Board Marine. She hits ultra wide with her Great Maelstrom. I digivolve Rex to Omnimon, then go for some fun quests. First up is Unravel the Mystery of the Doppel Digimon, which requires a Cowardly Lilithmon. She heard of that Digimon. It should be in Chrome Mine. To reach it, I must first go to Risk Factory, then dig down the pit in the workroom. Arriving at Risk Cave. New wild Digimon available here include Vaidmon, a fresh Digiconvert that will have difficulties evolving. Justimon has Trinity Arm for wide paralysis. Bravemon doesn't have that many wide moves, but can still evolve. Gaiamon doesn't have many notable moves either. Shine Greymon Ruin Mode's Torrid Vice hits ultra wide for poison, while Lord Nightmon's Spiral Slice is a wide speed dropper. I go to the central room, finding a boss chest, then go northwest, finding the tunnel to Chrome Mine. New wild Digimon can be found here include Moonmon. It's a bit late to be discussing in Training Digimon, isn't it? Devitamamon has multiple status-inducing wide moves. Argomon Mega's Distortion Line is a wide move that reduces speed. Leopardmon's Blackout of Blast also reduces speed, but it's ultra-wide as well. Creepymon has Algol's Flame for ultra-wide confusion. Chaos Gallantmon's Mystic Pulse can poison and stun, while Moon Millenniummon's Death Crystal can confuse. I find a boss chest, then open a nearby regular chest for the Chrome card. I go west through the upper path, followed by southwest, which is where I find a Kirby-mon that faces me in combat. He is easily dispatched. I open a chest here that contains the Queen Whip, then go north to open a chest that has the Chrome Key to open the nearby gate to the Digiport. I then go all the way back to the first area, fighting Kirby-mon again. Well, it's another easy victory. I go back to where I first met him, open the gate to the southwest, finding two boss chests, as well as Kirby-mon. The two of them, that is, they ambush me. This time the fight is much more hard-fought. Doesn't help that Evil has super effective dark damage on Rex. After winning this long fight, I report to Lilithmon, receiving an EXP 8000, a Chrono Wire, and a Chaosmon Plate Alpha as part of the reward. Considering the difficulty of the previous quest, I decide to explore the final area without accepting any quests. After reaching the central area of Risk Cave, I go northeast to tunnel up to Class Desert. New wild Digimon here include Sunmon. I guess if Moonmon was in the wild, this one had to be as well. Greatmon requires the befriending of Dorgoramon to evolve. Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode's Mega Crusher is a wide move that drops speed. Same with Spinomon's Sonic Slash Rain. Anubismon's strongest move is the single target Amit, which is also the case with Bancholeomon's Burning Bancho Punch. I go northwest, finding a boss chest behind a rock, then return to the previous area to open a chest that has a class key. I then go east, open a chest that has an uncapped ring, go northwest, then northeast, which is where I find a second boss chest. I go back one area, then east, followed by south, and east again, which is where I open a chest that contains 6 EXP 8000s. I go back 4 areas, then go east to open the Digiport gate. I digivolve Tagit to Ravemon Burst Mode, then accept the quest, a Phantom, the Grave Robin Culprit, which requires a selfish Anubismon. Someone is raiding the ruins of Class Desert. I must return its riches. After landing in the desert, I go west, followed by north, east, south, and east again, which is where I find the Gold Shard. Seems I've been watched by a Bawamon. I go back 3 areas, then go northeast, finding the Jewel Shard. A Digimon is watching me as well. I go back to where I found the Gold Shard, then go north, climbing the plateau to find the Geriatric Digimon. They're grave robbers, and they try to bribe me with their riches, but they don't convince me. Bawamon's Empress Haze is a big trouble, so I have to go for her first. Once they're dealt with, they leave behind the Golden Mask. Now that the treasures are safe, I report to Anubismon, receiving an EXP 8000 and a Gakura as part of the reward. Next is Sun and Moon's special training, which requires a cowardly Metal Garurumon, who sends me to a special training course in Palace Laboratory. I have to go to the very end into the old Union room for this one. Coronamon is at the head of the training course, sending an Apollomon and Dianamon as my training partners. Much like last time, focusing on one helps with reducing the enemy offensive potential. Once I win, the training is done, and I report to Metal Garurumon, receiving an Azulongmon Plate Alpha and an Ebenwumon Plate Alpha as part of the reward. Next is, the Shooting Star is actually a Digi-ship, which requires a modest Ibemon. He believes he saw a Digi-ship land in Proxy Island. After landing on the east side, I find a Makaugamon, who tells me to go look for Angemon, and gives me some shiny fragments as well. I then go south and northeast, finding Angemon. He notices those fragments have Justimon written on them. I go back one area, then go southeast, southwest, and northwest, finding Justimon. Turns out there was no Digi-ship at all. I report back to Ibamon, receiving 2 EXP 8000s and a Gorgon as part of the reward. Next is a great discovery, the Chrome Hot Springs, which requires a selfish ancient Kazemon. She wants to know if there are hot springs in the Chrome mine. I find Kerubimon immediately after I land. He confirms the hot springs exist, so I report back to ancient Kazemon, who blasts at me for not bringing her the water. She wants some bath salts as well. Kerubimon gives me the water, while I find the salts at the double boss chest room. 2 revives were included as well. I deliver the water and salts to ancient Kazemon, receiving 2 EXP 8000s and a Susano bow as part of the reward. I follow up with create a map by exploring the world, which requires a cool Tiger Vespamon. He wants to go on a vacation and wants a map of the world. I should meet Marine Angemon at Heritage Cape. I go all the way where I started my adventure, meeting with Marine Angemon, who's holding a rally to collect map pieces. They are located in Palette Amazon, Palace Laboratory, Angler Tunnel, and Proxy Island. They are all locked behind boss chests. By entering Palette Amazon from the Tamer Town side and going west, I find the first chest, guarded by Falcomon, Agumon, Shine Greymon, and Mirage Gaugamon. Defeating them grants me Piece A. Palace Laboratory's chest is located in the warp before the old Union room. Defeating the Chichimon, Butemon, Chronomon, Braimon, and Hyokomon Guardians grants me Piece B. As for Angler Tunnel, I have to go all the way to the area that connects to the graphics board marine, then go north. The chest is guarded by a Shurimon, 2 Ninjamon, a Ravemon, and Ravemon Burst Mode. Defeating them grants me Piece C. Proxy Island's chest is located in Ancient Wisemon's Island. It's guarded by a Minervamon, Saberleomon, and Leopardmon, with their defeat granting me Piece D. I can now get the digital map from Marine Ninjamon, which I give to Tiger Vespamon, getting 2 EXP 8000s, a Pyramid Farm Boot, and an Apocalypse Plate Alpha as part of the reward. I then deliver some plates to Octomon, meeting the 250 target, grants me a Ninja Sword. I finish by doing the quest, the final battle, Dracmon, which requires a carefree War Greymon. Dracmon is apparently being bossed around to steal items. I should look for him in Graphics Board Central. I find a Growlmon on the final area that witnessed Dracmon trying to get a plate from Grand Dracmon. I find Dracmon by the second area, but as we quarrel, Grand Dracmon shows up, not fulfilling his end of the bargain. Dracmon bolts out, and I face Grand Dracmon in combat. This long fight results in my victory, and with it, a Grand Dracmon plate that I gift to Dracmon. As I report to War Greymon though, he tells me that Dracmon showed up and left the plate behind. Therefore, my reward includes the Grand Dracmon plate, as well as an EXP 8000. Grand Dracmon now starts showing up in the wild, in Wizard Temple. Much like Bellsmon, he's got massive HP reserves. It's getting closer to the end. With Colonel defeated, I finally explored the remains of Archive Island, helping some Digimon along the way. All that's left is clearing the remaining quests, as well as reach the status of Tamer Legend. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next time, as I face the strongest opponent.